From the Russell Senate Office Building, this is the long and short of it 2.0. Today, we're going to be talking about the oil energy crisis and the whole Megillah.
Ellen, look, you got to understand that the cause of this energy crisis, the high gas prices of $4 a gallon, is liberal environmental policies that have constricted production even as the economy has grown and China has come online to consume more energy. Obviously, if you don't drill in ANWR, if you don't drill off of most of the continental shelf of the United States, if you kill off nuclear power as a new energy source, of course, you're going to get an energy crisis. It's QED, Ellen. Even liberal economists ought to be able to figure out that arithmetic never changes. We have to do more production. That's the key to driving prices down.
Jim, it was your guys who decided that they did not like Al Gore's plan or any of the other Clinton plans. And the Democrats have not been able to get anything through the Senate or House on a good energy plan that uses alternative energy. Also, all this oil that you want to drill in the ANWR is going to go on the open market. It's not for the United States.
First of all, Ellen, thank God that nothing that Al Gore advocated on energy and the environment ever got through the U.S. Congress. You may remember about 10 years ago when Al Gore came back from Kyoto, having signed that idiotic global warming treaty with the rest of the world that would have crippled American industry. The U.S. Senate, here we are in the Russell Building, voted 95-0 to block it. So it wasn't for Al Gore's lack of trying that he didn't succeed in shutting down U.S. industries and turning us all into hobbits. It was the good sense of the U.S. Congress, including all the Democrats in the Congress. So obviously the issue on energy is not some crazy cap and trade scheme that the Congressional Budget Office right down the street here has scored as a $1.2 trillion tax increase, plus trillions more of costs on top of that. The issue again, Ellen, is not saving the penguins and the polar bears. The issue is saving the American middle class from being wiped out by high energy prices.
Jim, I'm glad you agree on saving the middle class. I'm interested in doing that as well. But how do you save the middle class when you're not investing in renewable energy? President Bush had $20 billion for hydrogen, most of which has not been even used yet, for hydrogen development. Who is doing anything about solar, about wind, all the other possibilities? No one, and frankly, I got to tell you, the Republicans are trying to keep us back, and even some of the Democrats are in the back pocket of the oil companies.
Ellen, if you want to talk about where the partisan politics of this thing are headed, I refer you to Dick Morris's brilliant column, which is online, where he says that, look, now that we're in an energy crisis, McCain has the advantage because all options for energy are on the table, including all the renewables like wind, solar, geothermal, what have you. But I will remind you, nuclear power is a renewable energy source. Don't get yourself lost in this discussion about it only can be stuff that Al Gore and the Greens approve of. Renewable means lots of different things. And it's interesting to see that in Pennsylvania, a key swing state in the general election, Jason Altmaier, who is a freshman Democratic congressman who represents a coal-minded district in Pennsylvania, endorsed the McCain energy program. He said, I agree with Senator McCain, not Senator Obama, that we need more coal and we need more nuclear. So I think that you're going to find, Ellen, that all the Democrats who represent lunch bucket districts where people care about jobs and middle class and being able to commute to work are going to wind up in McCain's pocket, not your liberal friend Obama's. That is all for today. Thanks for joining Ellen and me at
the long and short of it.
2.0.